Triple Tribe. This is Jules. I hope everybody is doing great. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And for this reading, I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle. I'll do the baseline and clarifications. This is going to be a general reading, so I don't have anything specific in mind, just allowing what wants to come through just to be, given at the table. So let's go ahead and start this reading. So I'm doing the Energy Oracle first, and this is by Sandra and Taylor, I believe. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, just give me a card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What is going on with Scorpio? Action. Taking action, number 17. Maybe you're busy running errands, doing things. Two horses are running on an open field. So taking action, exercising, being active. There's a purpose. We're going somewhere, right? That is what I'm seeing here with action. So I'm going to get a 3 cards from the Akashic Tarot and see what comes through with this action. I hope you're not just like running errands, but I hope you are like, you have a goal in mind and you are putting like a plan of action, if that makes sense. Very strong masculine energy when it comes to action. Very linear from A to Z, right? One more shuffle. Okay. So let's go ahead and get 3 cards for Scorpio. Okay. We have the Architect. We have the same card for Libra, I believe. Paths Unknown and the Divine Physician. Okay. So with the Architect, what I'm getting right here, the Architect is, what I see with the Architect is someone that has a plan, maybe on paper, maybe in your mind. There is a plan that you want to manifest. You want to put it in the 3D. You want to make it real. So that's what I'm seeing. Like I said, you could be planning something, taking the appropriate actions to reach your goal, your manifestation. You want to see it manifested. Paths Unknown. This one to me is, the way that I'm picking up on this Paths Unknown is more or less, I guess, like the 2 of Wands, which is about making decisions. And the Paths Unknown is more like, it's like having a purpose, like looking forward to the future. Like there is something that I want to reach. And where I am at this moment, it's almost also like a trailblazer with the King of Wands, like trying to like open paths because they have not been traveled before. That's what the King of Wands would do. He is a leader, so he likes to open new paths, open new roads, do something that people have not done before. Okay, he wants to be unique in that sense. So yes, I'm getting that kind of energy, like the King of Wands with the 2 of Wands, like looking forward to the future, to something that he hasn't done before. And then we have the Divine Physician, which is telling me that you are going through some type of healing as well. I don't know what type of healing it is. I don't know if it is physical healing, emotional healing, psychological healing. mental healing. I mean, there are so many ways that we can heal, or a combination of several of them. So you have a plan. You have a plan right here, and you want to make it unique to you. You want to open new paths. And then we have the divine decision. So, okay, let's see what the architect is doing. Like I said, there is an idea, a thought, and you want to see it manifest. So tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. And this is for the month of March. So, or like the next few weeks, give or take. I'm feeling two more shuffles here. Okay. Show me the architect for Scorpio. What are you planning to do? Oh, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Fool. Yes, I mean, this is very clear to you as the Queen of Swords. I see you as the Queen of Swords in this reading. So, yes, you are, it's almost like you have clarity and you know exactly what you want. Like I said, it's like you have a plan in your head. You have the idea. You know what it is that you want. It's very clear to you. And it is about starting a new relationship. Brand new. This is not someone from the past, okay? So if you are here looking to see if there's like someone from the past returning, coming back, I don't think this is your reading. It's more about like a brand new relationship. But something that looks very solid. Four of Wands. A Four of Wands and energy to me is it's solid. It's almost like committed to me. I'm not speaking about marriage. I would have to see like a combination of like the Four of Wands with like the Hierophant and like a Ten of Pentacles for me to say marriage. But to me, the Four of Wands represents like under the same roof, household, like four walls. So it could be marriage, it could be a commitment, it could be an engagement, I don't know. But you are working towards that. If you've been like dating for a while, maybe you just want to take things more seriously, okay? Show me more about this. And like I said, it's like you have a plan. You know where you are going to. This is not like an aimless, let's see what happens. No, like this is like very, like, it's almost like quantified. Strategic. You know what you want. It's clear. One more shuffle. Taking the leap of faith, and that would be the paths unknown, right? Taking the leap of faith with the Fool. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. It took you some time to make this, like, I feel like you have made a decision here. It's like you rested on this. You've been single for a while. You've rested on this. You have done your healing, your contemplation, introspection. You feel like you are in a good place. You've been Nine of Pentacles for a time, a bachelor, bachelorette, and you're like, now I feel like I'm ready. And then you are making, I feel like you're making a decision on this. It's showing me the Two of Swords. Maybe you were kind of like dancing with this decision for a while. Like, what should I do? Am I ready? Am I not ready? But the fact that we see the Fool is like you have, it's almost like you are just like coming to the realization, because we also have the Queen of Swords. It's like you're coming to the realization like, okay, I think I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Maybe you hesitated for some time, for some while, but then now you're like, no, I got this. I know what it is that I want. Hmm. So yes, you do have a plan for this. You want to take action accordingly. Like I said, well, the Queen of Swords is the feminine energy, but where you are at right now is more like about taking action, like taking the right steps to manifest that relationship. So very strong masculine energy. Show me the paths unknown. I don't know if you are ready for like a commitment. Maybe you've been dating for a while and now you're like, well, I'm ready to settle. Maybe, right? Show me the paths unknown. There are three paths in front of this woman. One of them is very lit up. It's like it's been walked before. The other one is a little bit rocky. It has many rocks. And the other one is almost like done with, it's almost like a bridge. So it's got like wood on it. Like it's been almost like paved. But the one that I see her looking at is the rocky one. It's like the one that has not been traveled. So let's see. But she's still like looking at it, like a little bit hesitant about it, trying to make a decision if this is it. Paths unknown. Show me this. The Knight of Wands. Oh no, you're ready. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Yeah. The Knight of Wands is following his passion, his drive. This is the fuel. You know, that is the Knight of Wands, is the fuel behind whatever it is that we want to go for, right? And you're like, no, I know what I'm feeling. I know what I want. I have this drive. I have this motivation, and I feel very enthusiastic about this. I know what I want. I'm very clear about this. And however, you're saying like, I know what I want, and it's clear to me. There is that drive behind me, that passion. It's almost like you're putting the gasoline in the car, but you're saying like, I'm just going to cruise. I'm going to take it slow. I'm not in a big rush to get to my destination. I know what I want, but I want to take it slow. Okay. I feel like you are still maybe like dealing with some type of pain or regret from the past. And that is in a way like influencing this decision making. I want to take it slow. You don't want to rush through this. Even though the Knight of Wands is always like on a big rush and it is like that fiery energy, I feel like that is the passion behind it. But you just, it's like you put a premium gasoline in your car, but at the same time you're like, I don't want to speed up either. I want to cruise around. I'm not in a big rush. I just want to, like, I know what I want. I just want to take it slow. And like I said, I feel like that Five of Wands is influencing that. The fact that you want to take it slow. Okay? But I feel like the decision has been made. Is there anything else that we should know about this path unknown? What else is here under paths unknown? Five of Wands, the Moon, and Strength. Why are you resisting this? There is something that you, I don't know if you're like unaware of this. What you're telling me is that it takes a lot of strength to to there is the moon, which is the unknown, right? And you're putting a little bit of resistance towards this. It's almost like, I don't know if I should go for that, right? But to me, the moon speaks heavily, heavily about the subconscious mind and all of those inner fears that we have that could be unknown to us. They could not be fully realized. So there is something in your subconscious, something that you, potentially something that is very emotional to you. And maybe you feel it. You're Scorpio, you feel this. You feel this. And it's like you're saying, like, I feel it, but it takes a lot of strength because I'm afraid of whatever I'm going to see down there. You are a deep diver, Scorpio, when it comes to all of this. This one is provoking a lot of fear. A lot of fear. You're resisting this and you are telling me that it takes a lot of strength. So I don't know if it takes strength to become aware of that or if it takes a lot of strength, the resistance. Sometimes when we don't want to see something, it's almost like easier just to let things be what is the word that I'm looking for? Sometimes it's easier to allow things to come to the surface. It's easier because once they come to the surface, we can acknowledge it, and then we can, it's like we can identify it and then take the adequate steps, right? But you are saying that it takes a lot of strength, and you are putting a lot of resistance here. So I'm very curious to know. I'm very curious to know what it is, because you're telling me that you're telling me that you're ready. You want to take it slow because there is still pain that you're still dealing with. So this Five of Cups is known to you. You're aware that you're still hurting for someone or a situation. It still hurts, right? And this is something from the past. And this is the reason that you want to take one step at a time. You're not in a big rush. You have the drive, but you're like, I want to take it slow. But you are resisting. That Five of Wands is a lot of resistance. This is a lot of tension. And you're saying that it takes a lot of strength to deal with this. It takes a lot of strength to let this come to the surface. You want to keep it buried. I'm curious to know what it is. I'm very curious. Let's see if you show me here, because we have the divine physician. So this is about healing. Let's see if you show me there. So there's a part of you, Scorpio, that you keep hidden. It's like you have a skeleton in the closet and you don't want to look at it. I don't know if you're unaware. I don't think you are. I don't know. And it's almost like you're saying, like, I don't want to look in that closet. No. And if I do, it's going to take a lot of courage, a lot of strength, and I'd rather not. Show me the divine physician. From what I'm getting here, you're going through some emotional upheavals, emotional pain. Show me the divine decision. I knew I was going to see the Tower, because whenever we refuse and refuse and refuse to look at that energy, it's always good to walk down Moon Avenue so we can visit those places that are kind of like creeping in. When we don't, it's like we are given the opportunity by universe. We're given the opportunity to, like, Scorpio, check in there, check in there, check in there. And you're like, no, 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 I don't want to. No, I'd rather not. But it keeps piling up. It's almost like a pressure cooker, you know? If you don't release things from that pressure cooker, it's going to get to the point that it's going to burst and explode, and it's going to be a hot mess. So that is what is happening. Whatever you have in there is building up because you keep resisting. So we have the Tower, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. What is up with this friendship? You're saying that this friend is a burden, and it's been, whoa, it's exhausting. What is up with this friend? This friend is attached to the Tower. This friend is attached to the Tower. It seems like there's someone that is not collaborating for some reason, is not helping, is not teaming up. And it's like you've been carrying something. You've been carrying something with you along the way. And it's like this friend right here didn't want to cooperate. It did not want to team up with you. And you took all of that upon you. All of that. So there was like 1 wand, 2 wands, 3 wands, 4, 5, right? It started like building up on you, building up. And you just couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I don't know what it is that this friend put on you, but you reached a point, it was like the needle that broke the camel's back, the straw that broke the camel's back. It could have been, and sometimes this happened, like there is like a little tiny, smallest situation, and that's all it takes to make something burst and explode. So I feel like you it almost feels like a breakdown. It feels like a breakdown, Scorpio. And I don't like that. I don't feel comfortable with that. It's like you're going to have a nervous breakdown, and it feels like in the future. That's how it feels. So if you're watching this and you have the opportunity, start looking at that moon energy. Because you are going from 5 of Wands to 10 of Wands like that. Like, it's not taking much. It's not taking much. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. It feels like a nervous breakdown. you have someone, Scorpio, who you can talk to. I don't think it would be this friend. This is someone that is putting things on you, piling things on you. They're not helping, they're not cooperating, they're playing victim, they're giving you the guilt trip, they are, it's Scorpio's fault, it's always Scorpio's fault, and I mean, like, you're gonna lose your shit, and it's not going to be pretty at all. It's not going to be pretty at all. I mean, it's gonna require the divine physician to step in, because like even the devil is gonna sit there with like holy water just in case it's needed. You're going to lose your shit, okay? There is going to be a nervous breakdown, and that can be prevented. So if you're watching this and there is someone that you can talk to, a friend, a therapist, a counselor, somebody, start letting those feelings flow, and don't and stop putting more things on you. Don't allow this person to put things on you. There is a person, I believe, Three of Pentacles, that is really is a burden. Is a burden. So I believe that Tower is preventable. Okay. Show me the divine physician. There's pain in your heart, but there is more that you're not addressing. There is more. Is there anything else? The King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Scorpio, you have a lot of source energy, so you could also have like a lot of air element in your chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and you're showing up here as the King of Swords. And you're showing me that the Ace of Wands, which is the wand that this Knight of Wands is carrying, that is that wand. You're telling me that you're stressing out about that Ace of Wands. You have a lot of stress, you have heartache. You want to pursue a passion, you want to go for something, and you're like, I know what I want, but I need to take it slow. I want to take it slow. It's like you're kind of like making sure that, it's almost like you want to make sure like you're not, it's like you know what you want, but you want to take it slow. And I don't know if it is that you don't want to step on someone's toes, or I don't know what it is, but you are acknowledging here with the King of Swords that this Ace of Swords, this Ace of Wands, that is a spark that you have within you. It makes you feel good about yourself. You feel bad about this, you feel nervous, you feel anxiety. It might keep you up at night. And I don't think that anxiety is coming from you. It's like almost like you're afraid to, it's almost like you don't want to step on someone's toes. Like you get anxiety because of this. And I hope you take care of this. You need to take care of your emotional health, Scorpio. And not only emotional health, but also your mental health. I don't know who this Three of Pentacles person is, but it's like they don't want to, it's like they signed up for the job almost, but they don't want to take ownership of anything. Instead of like taking responsibility for whatever it is that they signed up for, they always put it on you. And you pick it up. You pick it up. And there is something that is building within you. There's something that is building. And when that explodes, it's not going to be pretty. It's almost like the way that I feel it's like you're about to have a nervous breakdown. You're stressed, you're anxious, you are tired, energetically tired. You acknowledge that heartache. You acknowledge all of that. And instead of looking at it, and instead of working with that emotion or that worry or that anxiety, instead of like taking the right actions, maybe that's what Spirit is telling you, like take the appropriate actions. Instead of taking actions, you put it under the moon. And it's time that you take care of you, Scorpio. It's time that you take care of you. And stop taking, I don't know if it is like responsibilities that are not yours. You're picking up where other people are slacking off. You have a lot on your plate. You are stressing about this and you want to pursue something. There is a drive, a passion, I don't know what it is. There's something that you want to go for. And it's almost like you're saying like, I know what it is that I want, but I want to take it slow. I don't want to go for that yet because I'm a little bit stressed about this. I don't know if this is what I should be doing. So yes, seek help if you can. It could be, like I said, a friend. There could be someone that you can talk to about this. Someone that you trust. Not this friend, but someone that you trust. Someone that is on your team. Perhaps a therapist, counselors. And I know a lot of people take that as an insult. I think it's good to seek counseling. I think it's good. And it is the healthiest thing that we can do for ourselves. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else here for? Do you have anything else here for Scorpio Spirit? Is there anything that I didn't see, or maybe advice for Scorpio? What do we have here for Scorpio spirit? And I'll read this straight from the book. Number 23, it says across the waters. Number 23. This oracle brings you a message, Scorpio. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon, you will have a shift in perspective, in the feeling of overwhelm, stress, and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. That feels good, huh? Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In other words, pursue that passion within you, right? In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind you. You'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Wow. Wow. Clear and to the point, right? So yes, this is the opportunity that you have. I almost take it like this is Spirit giving you permission to pursue your dreams. You don't need anybody else's permission. You don't need anyone to authorize it. You have you and you have Spirit. So do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, okay? So that is your reading, Scorpio. I hope it helps. I thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon, okay? Take care, Scorpio. Bye-bye.